Rated mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Broadcasting from the Big Peach of Atlanta, Georgia. A show unfiltered, unscripted, raw. The Patriot Angle Podcast.
Seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cue to the show.
It has a lot of benefits.
That's good. Just
Sure.
well, I hope you identify yourself as a man, because we wouldn't want you walking into like a woman's restroom or something. You know what I mean?
No. Not without an invite, Michael.
Oh, no, you better watch your company that have facial bathrooms.
And I'm sure Nicole wouldn't want you walking into a woman's restroom either. You know?
Yeah, no.
Nobody surprises me anymore.
Woman that, plowed through this parade of people.
Then he gets out of the hospital and he talks about, don't worry, it's all be over soon. Come on.
Having a good relationship with leaders of other countries
We have a lot of questions to get to. Your response.
And we had a good relationship with Hitler before he, in fact, invaded Europe, the rest of Europe. Come on. Last time we were on stage here, he said, I told him to stand down and stand ready. Come on. This guy is a dog whistle about as big as a fog.
Come on, we meditate.
Exactly.
It helps with anxiety. It helps with cancer patients who are eating. Come on, we doesn't make people.
Nicole, I got to get you an anchor on this show or something. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Yeah.
And those are facts.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's get the insights here.
a little more distinctive, so it was about becoming more distinctive. And I then created several other groups revolving around the NJ Musicians family. So besides NJ Musicians Wanted, there's also NJ Musicians Events, NJ Musicians Gear. So if you want to buy and sell stuff, that's available.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome, guys. As you see, we're kind of testing out the waters once again here with Twitch. Hopefully by the next show or the show afterwards, we'll have the studio all up and running. Doing a little rough cut here on the laptop, so to speak. So yeah, man. Welcome to today's show, Unfiltered Crazy Friday. This is an addition here to the Patriot Angle Podcast. We are live on Twitch, so those who are tuning in, thank you. Hit me up at US Patriot Unfiltered on Twitch. Like I said, guys, we're testing out the waters once again on Twitch. I want to welcome anybody that is joining in on the stream. Guys, we got a lot of content here. A lot of content here. I want to get into like what happened this week. First, before I get into the content, let me grab a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, top of the morning to everybody, wherever you're viewing, Eastern, Pacific, Central, Mountain Time, some kind of crazy fucking time that I don't know about. Hello. Welcome to Unfiltered Crazy Friday with Michael Gardner, Unfiltered, the Patriot Angle Podcast. Let's go. All right. Oh, man. Guys, these shows here on Twitch are going to be probably a little raw, a little uncut. So those who are viewing, if it's sensitive for you, hey, by all means, sorry, maybe the show is not for you. Those who do know me, that listen to my Spotify episodes, whether they're my Google episodes or Apple podcast, I'm just about on every major podcast platform. Yes, I am a podcaster. Yes, we are testing the waters out once again on Twitch. We missed Twitch. Kind of put in YouTube jail with YouTube. Not allowed to express my content on YouTube, which sucks because I always liked YouTube. Always liked them. But yeah, we're put in YouTube jail. It's okay. Well, it's not because I'm not allowed to fucking add any content on to YouTube right now. I have to mainly rely on social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. So hit me up on Facebook, Patriot Angle Podcast, or Instagram, Patriot_Angle_Unfiltered. Got a lot of good content on there. Thank you to my new followers on Instagram. Thank you very much. Some interesting ones on Instagram, I may say. So thank you for following me. Give a big shout out to the new followers in the last 3, 4, 5 days. Thank you. Yes, we are still growing on Instagram. Our main following coming out of Spotify with the millions and millions, right, of the Patriot Angle Podcast fans. Sorry, Dwayne The Rock, had to put that little mic in there, if you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, what's up with this background, right? My good friend Heather, which is a big fan of graphic art, gave me this poster, and here, I'll move it over so you can see a little bit of it. It's a pretty cool poster. I mean, you could see, I like it. I'm not a big fan of pop music, but I like it. I like it because of the art, right? I'm very much into the art, but hey, to each his own, right, guys? To each his own. Let's see where to start. Last night was fucking wild, guys. Wild. Had a couple drinks, not gonna lie. Drank a little too much than I anticipated, but hey, that's what happens when you go out for Thirsty Thursdays, right? So yeah, I had a good time, really, really good time. Had some drinks, some brewskis, some Miller Lights, right? Had a couple of shots. Had some cocktails. I actually had 2 cocktails, excuse me. Some Mai Tais. I'm not a big Mai Tai guy, but I had the 2 Mai Tais. And then I had 2 shots of tequila. You're probably saying, Mike, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is not you. Yeah. Had to live it up, guys. Had to live it up. Shaved the beard. Yeah. Don't have the grizzly face anymore. So that's good. So like I said, we're testing out the waters here on Twitch. We had some good content coming out in the beginning of Twitch when we first started. It's been a while, guys, right? It's been a hot minute since y'all see me probably on Twitch. Mainly I'm on Spotify, Google, and Apple. Sometimes on Facebook Live, sometimes on Instagram Live. Haven't done an Instagram Live probably in, a year. We use Instagram mainly for our content, right? Whether it's our reels or fucking, the posting and stuff like that. So if you guys miss this stream, you can always hit the replay, as we will most likely be having more streams here on Twitch. We're going to work out a schedule. I know Fridays are going to be one of our scheduled streams. We will be most likely having other streams during the week, possibly on the weekends, depending on my other line of work. I get very busy sometimes with my other line of work, which I don't want to go into detail here just yet. But yeah, man. I get busy. I stay busy. I hope everybody else stays busy, especially these crazy fucking times we live in, right? Crazy times. But yeah, we're gonna work on a schedule for Twitch. So if you guys are new to Twitch, hit me up at US Patriot Unfiltered. I want to plug in this mug, guys. This mug is literally, it's doing pretty well on the website. we'll put that in here in the stream in a little bit here. The one of our Patriot Angle podcast mugs, our unfiltered mugs on the calm down. I need my fucking coffee. Anyway, it's early in the morning. It's only about 8:40 in the morning, but as you see, I'm somewhat energetic and I'm still somewhat asleep. But yeah, we have our mugs. One of our mugs that just came out. It is our unfiltered mug on our website, patriotunfiltered.com. You're going to want to check that out. Some great merch on there. Plug it into the show. This is the mug, guys. The Save America mug. Okay, get it. It's a really, really nice mug, I think. You know, it's black. I like black with the red lettering, right? With the American flags on the side, one on the left, one on the right, and our name on the bottom, the Patriot Angle Podcast. So grab that mug, guys. You're going to want to grab it. It's a really nice mug. I think it's a nice mug. I have it myself. And then we also have other stuff on the website, guys. You're going to want to check that out. We have T-shirts, yoga pants for the ladies out there. Next time you go into that gym or you're doing yoga, which I'm a big fan of yoga. Anybody that doesn't realize my lifestyle, yes, I am into yoga. And a good friend of mine, she knows who she is because I was talking to her last night. And I'm not going to put her name out there just yet, but we were talking about some yoga. Did some yoga X this past week. Yeah, got the yoga in. It's good for your body, guys. Real good for your body. It balances you out. Yeah, a good friend of mine talking about yoga last night as I was fucking drinking my Millers and having a good time down in downtown Athens, Georgia. For those who don't know where Georgia. I hope everybody knows where Georgia is. But for those who don't know where Athens is, it's a little college town. It is the coolest college town ever. Probably it's like a hippie college town, you know? It's not it's not your average college town. It's very hip. So you're going to want to check Athens, Georgia out. Highly suggested. So what else did I do this past week? Had some awesome episodes. Awesome episodes. You're going to want to check them out on Spotify. Search me on Spotify, Google, and Apple. The Patriot Angle Podcast will pop right up in the web browser or the apps, whatever one you choose to do. Or you can basically get all my information on the website. I'll plug it in on the bottom. It is the Patriot Angle Podcast, right? We have a website, patriotanglepodcast.com. As you can see on the bottom of the stream, we're basically putting and plugging in our website on the bottom. So you want to check us out, guys. Check us out on the website, patriotanglepodcast.com. Got a lot of good content on there. Videos, posting, everything, whether it's political, science, entertainment. Yes, I'm slowly getting into the entertainment industry of podcasting. I want to branch it out a little bit. I don't want to always talk about politics, right? I want to talk about science. I want to talk about natural healing. I want to talk about, what everybody is interested in today, right? I mean, I think that's what makes a unique podcast or a unique stream, Now getting back onto Twitch here, which guys, I'm going to admit, I'll come clean here. I was criticizing Twitch for a while, with the gamers and stuff like that and online streamers and the content creators. Don't get me wrong. But, as I see Twitch is, growing and evolving, I understand it now. I really do. But yeah, guys, we had an awesome set of podcast episodes. Had Grace Hung this past week, Tuesday, believe it or not. She was on my show. We got into some natural healing. Grace Hung. If you don't know who she is, check her out, guys. She is on Instagram. Grace Hung. Lotus Coaching is her company. You're going to want to check her out. Awesome woman. very intelligent, very knowledgeable when it comes to that field of study, natural healing. Also had Brad from U.S. Freedom Fighters. Yeah, was on his show, U.S. Freedom Fighters podcast. Big shout out to Brad from U.S. Slow down. U.S. Freedom Fighters podcast. Big shout out to Brad. Thank you, Brad, for having me on your show. Awesome and a privilege to have you. And then we also had Mike from Mike and Mike on a Mike podcast, right? He was on my show just the other day. Talk a little bit about sports, got into the WWE world of wrestling, right? We got into the Word of God, right? And then we also got into politics, right? So we had a really, really good show, almost an hour show, 43-minute show. Was really, really good. Hello, anybody who is joining the stream. Thank you. Leave your comments, your concerns, whatever. Open forum here on Unfiltered Crazy Friday. So whoever's viewing the stream, give me your welcomes, give me your hellos, give me your support, guys. Hit those bits in. All right, get the bits in. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Want to get into what else is popping here in the world of podcasting, right? Anybody been following Joe Rogan? Right, big fan of Joe Rogan. I have to plug him into the show because the man is getting fucking attacked on every fucking level. He is. It's terrible. I mean, what's going on with Joe Rogan is just, it's a travesty. It really is. The man apparently cannot catch a break. I mean, they're trying to take him off fucking Spotify. And then if you notice now, Spotify has to put labeling into their podcast now, where everything is becoming more sensitive. Yeah, fucking crazy, huh? Like you can't say certain content, and if you do, they're gonna flag the show. So I hope Spotify is not going as if YouTube, right? I hope they're not following the same type of path. So, I mean, that would be terrible, real bad. But yeah, guys, I wanna get into some more content, but I want to take a quick break, guys. We're gonna be right back. I gotta get some more coffee, right? I need more coffee. But guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Right back on Unfiltered Crazy Friday with Michael Gardner here, Patriot Angle Podcasts.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic. meet you. El profesor's in the house, let me teach you. I could defeat you with 2 hands tied and have you waking in the hospital like, who am I? And who are you? Who are they? What is this? You wouldn't believe how someone react to this shit. The mind slips, and speaking in tongues. Fly ink, GVA, that's how we get it done. 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 Sly ink, GVA, that's how we get it done.
Alrighty, guys, got the coffee going. We'll be right back here. Don't go anywhere. Got the coffee going, guys. All right, guys, back on the show of shows. Let's go. Got the coffee going. Yes, 25 minutes into the fucking stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Also, too, guys, I want to make note here as I'm drinking this delicious hazelnut coffee. I want to make note here. The stream will be going on the website, patriotanglepodcast.com. Yes. As well as Twitch, which is exclusively streaming here on Twitch. Thank you to our good friends at Twitch for allowing us, like a crazy motherfucker like myself, to stream on Twitch. Thank you. As you see, I'm waking back up, right? It's like almost 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'm waking back up, talking about everything of life, politics, my crazy night in downtown Athens, Georgia last night. Go Bulldogs, right? It was awesome, guys. Had a good time. Really good time. Almost got fucking killed by a crazy Uber driver last night. Yeah. Well, want me to tell you that story? All right. So I'm coming out of the bar here, this bar I was at last night, which was a couple. At first, I went to this one bar in downtown Athens. Didn't like it. It was like more like a basement bar, right? They had like a weird vibe. It almost felt like a weird version of like Cheers, from Boston. So I gotta have that fucking place. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna get fucking murdered or something down here, So I left that bar, and then I went to I walked down the street a little bit, went into the CVS here, got some money out of the ATM, because you know how these fucking ATMs in the bars, right? They charge you like a fucking arm and a leg, like fucking $10 to get fucking money out. So I'm gonna take $20 out. So I'm gonna spend fucking $30 to get fucking 20 out. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck kind of bullshit is that, right? Yeah, man. I'm telling you, this is how they do it. They charged you an arm and a fucking leg. So I went to CVS because they had like this non-network fee. My bank, which is awesome, Varo Bank, can't say more than enough, right? If you guys are looking for an awesome bank, choose Varo. You get your fucking paychecks like 2 days earlier with Varo. It's awesome. They have like awesome perks on there, cash back, everything. Yeah, I'll plug in fucking Varo on the show here for a free plug-in. I don't fucking care. Choose fucking Varo. They're a fucking awesome fucking company, an awesome bank, right, for your business, for everything. So yeah, I left there and I went to this other bar, Toppers. Was at fucking Toppers last night in downtown Athens. Crazy fucking place. My God. A good time there. The girls were always fucking beautiful as always. Had some fucking brewskis there. Had some fucking Mai Tais. Those are the 2 fucking cocktails I was telling you about earlier in the stream. Yeah, it was fucking wild night there at Toppers there. Toppers International. Was it? How the fuck is it? I think it's just Toppers, or if it's like Toppers International. I think it's Toppers International Show Bar. I think that's the actual name to it. But yeah, if you just like kind of Google toppers or something on the internet, it'll pop right up. It'll either come up with like Toppers or Toppers International. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's located right in downtown Athens, right off of Broad Street, like literally parallel to the university. It's a nice little like strip club. It's not the biggest strip club in the world, but I mean, it's this like little strip club right on the side, near Broad Street. And it like kind of sits alone by itself. It's like there's other buildings next to it to the right and left, but it just sits there like right in the middle. It's a really cool bar. You're going to want to check them out, guys. Toppers. So I went to Toppers, talked to some ladies there that I know, and I mean, had a good time, really good time. Got some drinks in, and yeah, stayed there for a couple hours actually, believe it or not. But it was a good play. It was a good place. Had a really good time. Probably gonna go back next Tuesday or Wednesday. Most likely Wednesday. Got to see my friends that work there. But anyway, what do you want to talk about? Let's get into the let's get into this whole Aaron Rodgers story. Me and Mike from his show, Mike and Mike on a Mike podcast. Sorry, Mike, I had to plug that in. I love that little like at the end what he does on his show. If you check him out on Spotify, he does like this this like catchphrase at the end of his like intro on his podcast, where it's like Mike and Mike, and it's like on a Mike. It's funny. It's like a weird like fucking Michael Buffer type thing. But anyway, we were talking about the whole fucking Aaron Rodgers story. Like, what's going on with Aaron Rodgers, right? Is he leaving the fucking NFL? Is he staying on the NFL? Is he going to another fucking team? Is he going to fucking play, fucking lacrosse? I mean, what the fuck's this guy doing? Is he gonna go fucking play golf for the rest of his life? Like, what the fuck is Aaron Rodgers gonna be doing? According to fucking Stephen A. right on ESPN, he's even questioning. Like, what about Aaron Rodgers? 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 Right? I mean, shit, man. Leave the fucking guy alone. Fuck, man. But yeah, check this out, guys. This is Stephen A. on ESPN questioning fucking where's Aaron Rodgers going to go, guys.
Nobody's throwing any shade on that. But once you come back into this realm and you start talking about your future and you're treating it like it needs to be headline news, like a soap opera leading into what's Aaron Rodgers going to do? What's Aaron Rodgers going to do? Then we're entitled to say, okay, let's look at what you've done. And the last time we saw you, Jimmy Garoppolo, porn star Jimmy, walked off a Lambeau Field with his hand raised at your expense. And I understand it wasn't him. It was special teams that did most of the damage. Special teams of Green Bay, really, which was ill-prepared all season long, Matt LaFleur. But in the end, it still came down to Aaron Rodgers couldn't get 14 points on the board in a playoff game. And for the 11th consecutive season, he went home. That is not somebody that we should be sitting back here every day talking about, what's Aaron Rodgers going to do? What's Aaron Rodgers going to do? What's Aaron Rodgers going to do? Hell with it. Do it. Do it. That's it.
But we're the ones doing it, so we're the ones falling for the okie doke. Lewis?
We talk about it, but we just said, hey, we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Look, you know what? Look, I don't, Molly, I'm not knocking this process. We all have our processes, right. And you just kind of articulated on your, on your own behalf, whatever process it is that we all go through to arrive at big decisions, especially decisions that could really change the course of our life and where we're headed next. And people, people have their preferences as far as how they do that. What I'm saying is, though, I think he also understands that coming out of that 12-day state, or however long it is, look, I'm sure he's been reflecting on it for much longer than that. He knows that every time he opens his mouth, especially on a national, stage, and talks about what his future is going to look like, or how much he still is undecided as to what his future is going to look like, it's going to make big time news, and it's going to cause people a lot of uneasiness and a lot of consternation about, look, what exactly is he thinking and what exactly is he going to do? And I think at this point in time, look, if you really are thinking bigger picture, meaning not just about yourself, but about everything else that is going on surrounding all the people that you care about, namely in this instance, your teammates, then I think, me personally, I would probably keep this very private and keep this internal until I had something very newsworthy to say about what I was going to do. And I would discuss it with those guys, as far as guys like Devontae Adams, guys like Randall Cobb, another guy who's on his football team that he lobbied to bring back, last year, who also carries a big cap number that they may not be able to carry this year, especially if Aaron's not there. There's a lot of things that are right now waiting on his decision that I think I would say, hey, look, I just came out of this time period. I'm going to get with the people who I know this is going to affect materially going forward. And before I say anything, before I go on anybody's show, before I talk about really nothing, I'm going to talk to them first and make sure I have my ducks in a row. Because when it is time for me to say something, trust me, First Take will be there, SportsCenter will be there, NFL Live will be there, every other network will be there, and we will have content from now until August.
What the fuck, man? That was, Stephen A. there on ESPN and others joining in on the conversation of where Aaron Rodgers is going to go. He hasn't made a big decision on 2022 yet. If he's going to pretty much hang in the helmet, so to speak, if he's going to, put in for his retirement. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Fucking Aaron Rodgers is a GOAT of the NFL. Literally. He's going to go down as one of the greatest key players, not only for Green Bay, right? I mean, Green Bay has seen some talent come out of that franchise in the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years, right? Great talent coming out of Green Bay. But a lot of rumors are like, where is he going to go next? Is he going to pull another Tom Brady? Is he getting tired, with Green Bay? Is he going to go down to Tampa, and be basically a backup to Tom Brady in Tampa Bay Bucks? A lot of fucking rumors coming out, man, that, basically Aaron Rodgers is going down to Florida. Can he be coming to, Atlanta? There's another good fucking city. Is he going to play for the Falcons? We don't know. I mean, stop pressuring the guy. When the guy is ready to tell you what his plans for his future is, that's his own decision, man. Leave the fucking guy alone. But here, I do want to make a comment, guys. I want to make a comment on the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. All right. I want to say that, he did come out with an Instagram posting on his Instagram account. If you follow him on Instagram, he did make a post, literally a comment, thanking all past and current teammates. So what's up with that? Like, is he going to fucking go to another team? Is he retiring? We don't know. Hopefully soon we'll get the wraps on it. Hopefully soon. Let's change the little ties here a little bit. Let's change the tide. Let's change the course here. Let's talk about something else here in sports. I want to get into the LeBron James story. Yeah, King James, right? A lot of controversy of LeBron James, similarities with LeBron and Aaron, right? A lot of similarities. What do I mean by that? Well, I think we know what I mean by that. I think LeBron James is getting ready to leave himself. He's not maybe he's not happy, with NBA. Maybe he's not happy with the franchise. He's not happy with the league. We don't know. Hopefully he stays with with the franchise, with the league. So another key player possibly leaving. Where's LeBron going? Right? Are we going to get that? Where's LeBron going? Where's LeBron going? Where's LeBron going? Fucking leave it alone, man. Hush it up. Hang it up, please. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Check this out. I'm going to plug this video here in the show. Check this out. Brian Windhorst. Yeah, we all know who Brian Windhorst is, right? Questioning, basically playing another Stephen A. from ESPN, questioning LeBron James, King James. Check this out, guys.
Perhaps disgruntled stars? I don't know. Let's talk about LeBron James. He hit that absurd one-legged turnaround jumper to win the All-Star game the other night. Team LeBron beating Team Durant by 3. But it was his comments before the game that had a lot of people talking. And that leads us to our buddy Brian Windhorst and a fascinating piece that he posted yesterday. It's on ESPN.com right now. It is titled, LeBron James Used All-Star Weekend to Put the Los Angeles Lakers on Notice. And for this conversation, I bring our buddy Jay Will back into the conversation. Again, KJM on ESPN Radio. And here is Windy. So for those, Windy, who have not yet read the piece, what do you mean when you say he put the Lakers on notice?
Yeah, Greeny, I think the important thing to realize here is, from what I understand, this is not LeBron saying, I don't want to be with the Lakers. I don't want to be in Los Angeles. It's him saying, I'm not happy with the way nothing was done at the trade deadline, and I want you to know that this summer I expect you to make some changes. And absolutely it is true that bringing in Russell Westbrook was something that LeBron was heavily involved with. Having said that, he's ready to move on from it. And that is a clear message he is sending. And he also didn't like, Greeny, that Rob Pelinka came out after the trade deadline and indicated that LeBron was on the same page with not doing anything. I myself have occasionally in my career inadvertently said things that LeBron was trying to imply and been incorrect, and I have been put in the corner by Mr. James and his operation. So I know how Rob feels about this, but it is clear he didn't like that. The second thing I want to point out, I know he's been talking about playing with his son, Bronny. He absolutely wants to do that. He absolutely is potentially willing to play anywhere in the world to make that happen. But that is 2 years away. Bronny is 17, and I don't even know if he's going to be ready for the NBA at 19. Don't confuse the two situations.
Okay, fair enough. So, yes, the Bronny piece of it, the I might finish my career in Cleveland piece of it, we put those to the side for a moment, and then we turn our attention, Jay Will, to the Lakers and the moment here. How do you see it as far as this conversation?
Well, look, I mean, LeBron has been giving us messages. If that was quote tweeting Les Snead and blank them picks, right, and saying legend. Oh, yeah. If it's him calling Sam Presti, the MVP, even though OKC has never won a world championship. Right. To me, this is going to come down to, who is Jenny Buss going to give power to? You have Clutch, and you have LeBron James, and you have Rob Pelinka, right? If you look at it, Clutch Sports has had 8 players on their roster employed by the Los Angeles Lakers. 8, right? So you hear LeBron James say, when you guys didn't make a move for a John Wall, like all of a sudden he started throwing more shots at Rob Pelinka. So it comes down to, who is Jenny Buss going to give autonomy to help make the right decisions? I actually think they made the right move by not packaging the 2027 first-round pick and John Wall and Russell Westbrook for John Wall. Right. But it's a matter of what other moves are they going to make in the offseason to make sure that LeBron James finishes his career with the Los Angeles.
Well, that really is the question. Windy, what does he want? What do we know that he wants? Because he's got Anthony Davis, and the problem with Anthony Davis is exactly what the problem has always been, in that he's not available enough of the time to get you where you need to go. And then the Russell Westbrook thing has clearly not worked at all. And the league is littered with all of these really good former Lakers on all these different teams.
Even DeMar DeRozan, Greeny, DeRozan, an Aaron Goodwin client, right? You know the history between LeBron James, Aaron Goodwin. They said, no, we're not going to take DeMar DeRozan. Sure. So they ended up taking Russell Westbrook. So there's a lot of that Jenny Buss has to factor in as well.
So what do we know or think he wants from here, Windy?
Patriot Unfiltered Raw. All right, guys, back here on the show of shows. What's going on with LeBron? Huh? Is he unhappy? Is he unhappy with the Lakers? Right? I mean, is he wanting to go? Right? We do know that the Lakers are trying to come up with some negotiations. I'm sure they're paying a lot of fucking money to, possibly keep LeBron within the team. I've heard stories of that. I've heard some reports coming out of that in LA that LA Lakers, man, they're trying to, keep LeBron from, kind of jumping the ship, so to speak. Like they don't want him to leave. You know, they fucking value him. He's a fucking key player. Don't get me wrong, guys. Fucking key player. You know, it sucks that he might be leaving, right? But you know, what's there to say about, you know, like LeBron James, right? King James, right? I don't know, guys. I would have to look at the drafts coming up, you know, the trades coming up in the league. You know, he could be leaving, he could be retiring. I mean, he is getting up in age, you know. I mean, you can't fucking play basketball forever. The same thing goes with fucking Aaron Rodgers. You can't play fucking football forever. You know, we're eventually going to see fucking the GOAT, Tom Brady, fucking hanging up. I hate to see Tom Brady quit national football. I'm a big Tom Brady fan, even dating back to my Pats. Yeah, I'm a big fucking Patriot fan. Love the fucking Patriots. But, you know, it sucks. It really does. Guys, I want to take a quick break, guys. Don't go anywhere after these quick words from Hulu.
Hulu has live TV? Hulu has live sports?
They do.
Hulu has live news?
That is correct. And Hulu also has
live talent show.
It also has over 75 live channels.
Flip like cable, stream like Hulu. Time to have Hulu plus live TV.
All right, guys, back to the show. Guys, sorry for the commercials. It is also affiliated with our Spotify channel, our Google channel, and our Apple Podcast platforms. It's how we kind of get paid, you know, how they take care of us, right? The sponsorship. Gotta love the sponsorship, guys. And also, too, I want to put in this here for podcasters and for streamers, whether you stream on Twitch, whether you stream on other platforms, right? If you guys are looking for sponsorship, look over to Podcorn, almost like the word popcorn, but with the D at the end. So it's called Podcorn. It's a really, really awesome website, right? They don't have an app. It's only a web browser. You can head over there, guys. Check them out. We use them here on the show. Love Podcorn. You can basically put your pictures in, and basically sell yourself, whether you're a podcaster, a content creator, you know, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, whatever, guys, fucking Facebook even. Head over to Podcorn, guys. Check them out. They're awesome. Got a lot of good fucking sponsorship, even including Omaha Steaks, which I have and I love. I love Omaha Steaks. The fucking juiciest fucking steak you'll ever have in your fucking life, I'm telling you. Also, too, guys, I also want to say that this show is also sponsored by Blip Billboards. What is Blip Billboards? Well, I'm going to put it up here on the show. Basically, this is Blip's background story, right? You're familiar with online advertising, right? What job are you hiring billboards to do? You want customers now, right? That's what you've hired online advertisers to do. So now you can afford broadcast advertising. Should billboards have the same goals? Right? Should they be measured by the same metrics? Using billboards for sales activation underlies the activation to begin with. Use billboards to build local brand awareness and authority to your brand. That's how the best advertisers maximize success. That's how you'll get the most out of Blip. So choose Blip Billboards, guys. They're phenomenal. We use them for the show. They are all over the fucking place. I've seen them in Atlanta, Georgia. I've seen them in Orlando, Florida, Miami, Florida, Tampa, Florida. I've seen them in Nashville, Tennessee, right? Music City, USA, right? I've seen them all over the place, everywhere I travel, guys, as much as I can possibly travel, right? Between my podcasting and my other line of work, right? I love seeing Blip billboards all over the place. I also love seeing how a lot of companies are advertising with Blip. Blip is a affordable company. They have plans that you can afford. They keep it low for the consumer because we all know, guys, in these tough times, it is hard to get your product across the consumer world. So use Blip today. You'll love them. Mention you heard it on the Patriot Angle podcast or on my Twitch show, US Patriot Unfiltered. Also, too, guys, if you're new to Twitch, make sure you hit that follow, you hit that like button. Follow me, subscribe to my channel here at US Patriot Unfiltered. Going to be coming out with some great content here on Twitch. You're gonna be really, really impressed, especially with the video plugins. Gotta love them, right? So make sure you follow me here on Twitch. Also, too, guys, make sure you follow me on social media, Facebook, the Patriot Angle Podcast, as well as our Instagram handle, Patriot_Angle_Unfiltered. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Well, when I get out of fucking YouTube jail. The Patriot Angle Podcast, we are on YouTube. We're just about everywhere, man. Like fucking Spotify, Google, Apple. Make sure you follow us on our podcast audio platforms, Spotify, Google, and Apple. The Patriot Angle Podcast got a lot of fucking awesome episodes, audio episodes on those platforms. The video podcasting that we're going to be doing will be introduced here into Twitch in the coming weeks going into the month. Going to have some awesome guests, which some of you know who I've had on a show. Very, very interesting type of people. I've had spiritual healers, people of God, right? I've had pastors. I've had other podcast hosts. I even had strippers on the show at one time, which I don't mind doing because we are branching into a podcast of a podcast, right? Not only politics. I want to get into the entertainment business. I want to get into just about everything that this show can handle, right? Bring it on. Bring it on. You got something to talk about? Come on my show. Let's talk. I don't care what it is. You got something that you want to have heard? Come on the show, the Patriot Angle Podcast. Love to hear you. And we're very flexible. 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes. Hell, you want to do a fucking 3-hour podcast? Hey, let me make sure I get my coffee going and, we'll talk. Oh, yeah. So I want to give a big shout out to a fellow Twitch streamer. Yeah, he's my cousin, guys. Going to give a big shout out to Dex. Big shout out to Dex, guys. Check him out. He knows his shit on Twitch here. Dexlexia82. Check him out today. Guy's got a really, really awesome set of following. Does a lot of cool gaming. He is a gamer. He is on the category of gamers. And also he does graphic arts, which I've noticed that he's branching into. He also helps out fellow streamers that are getting into the Twitch world. So check my cousin out, guys. Dexlexia82. Awesome streamer here on Twitch. Want to check him out, guys. Gotta check him out. Yes. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, right? Check him out. Yes. Bad fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. So what else do we have to talk about? Oh yeah, let's do the top 10 Raw moments. Did everybody tune into Monday Night Raw this past week? I'll just do like the first, maybe couple, and then I'll give you my expression of it just went down. Talk a little wrestling, right? A little wrestling. Check this out, guys. The top 10 Raw moments of this fucking week. Check it out.
She's thinking yes.
Familiar territory.
Riptide. Shoulders down. And that's it. 1, 2. Oh, my God. The ultimate distraction.
Dana.
And the new 24/7 champion, Dana Brooke.
And Priest poised to put Benjamin away.
Reckoning! Face down goes Shelton Benjamin. 1, 2, 3. The champion retains.
This is Mania season.
All right, guys. Did you see the? Oh man, I just plugged in 3. There was 10, but I didn't want to go past Damian Priest there. The fucking guy is fucking an animal, dude. Fucking guy from fucking the underground world of New York City. Got to see a little bit of his background. Fucking animal, dude. Fucking awesome on the fucking mat of professional wrestling. But my favorite there, did you see like number 9 where it was Dana Brooke in the what do you call it, like an intergender type of matchup between Dana Brooke and Reggie, right? For the 24/7 championship belt. God, man. It was fucking wild, man, where Dana Brooke was down on the mat with Reggie to get the championship. And then she starts like fucking locking lips with Reggie. And then like they pin 1, 2, 3 and she's still kissing him. I think she went a little bit off script there because she was kissing him, locking lips. And I'm like, whoa, like, hey, Dana's getting into it, right? Yeah, it was pretty fucking wild. But guys, we got about another less than about 5 minutes here left on the show, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Like I said, we might be going over the hour mark coming in the near weeks, depending on the content, depending on what I want to have on the show. So you're going to want to check that out, guys. Like I said, hope you enjoyed today's show. Hope you enjoyed the graphics. Like I said, we're going to be working on some graphics here on the show, some better graphics. I think the backdrop's not too bad, right? I like the backdrop. I like the chains, it's kind of my thing. A lot of you are probably making fun of me with the fucking backdrop I have on the wall here. But it's my friend Heather, man. She's into graphic art, and I love art. I'm a sucker for art, love art of just about everything, which I will be getting into the show here on the subject and the topic of art. You'll get to understand what type of art I like, what type of art I'm into. Like I said, you can probably tell by this poster that my good friend Heather gave me. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, sweetie, for the poster. I might have her on my show coming soon. She has been wanting to do a podcast episode with me, so I may have Heather on the show with me. Also trying to get some other people back on the show that I haven't had on the show in a while. Archangel Protective Intelligence. Big shout out to PJ. PJ there of Archangel Protective Intelligence. If you'd like to know more about PJ, you can check out his Instagram account, Archangel Protective Intelligence. He's on Instagram, has a lot of wiseful and knowledgeable information. Phenomenal guy. Got to know him over almost a year. Had him on my show a couple times, 3, 4, possibly, I think it was like 4 or 5 times in the past. But yeah, check him out, PJ of Archangel Protective Intelligence. Also, too, want to give a big shout out to Collectively Cole Rants. She is on Facebook. She's got a group page, Collectively Cole Rants. She gets into her political rants, some personal rants, just about every fucking rant you can think of. The woman is fucking great. Trying to get her back on the show again. It's been a hot minute since we've had her on. Nicole, thank you. Big shout out to you, sweetie. Thank you. I'm definitely trying to get you back on the show. Who else? I want to give a big shout out to the Rooster. Yes, the Rooster. We'll have him back on the show soon. He is a contributor here on the show, the Patriot Angle podcast. We've done a couple of episodes together. Had some laughs, had some beers, some brewskis. So definitely want to have him back on the show. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my cousin, Dex. Dex Lexia 82. As you know, I gave him a shout out in the middle of this episode here, this podcast episode, this Twitch stream, however you want to call it. Got to have him back on the show. Got to talk to him privately, see if he wants to come back on the show. He has been on my show like twice, so definitely want to have him back on. And going to have some new people on the show, some brand new guests that haven't even been on the show. So with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. Hit up the comments here on the stream, even if it's not the live stream. Hit the comments on, see if, maybe you want something to be heard on the show here, something that we haven't discussed. Love to hear your feedback. I love to hear your comments or your concerns. If there's some concerns, it's okay. So yeah, hit me back on the comments. Make sure you follow me here on Twitch at US Patriot Unfiltered. Gonna have some awesome content coming out here. And thank you guys. Thank you. Literally means a lot. So with that being said, guys, I give you a jur. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take it easy.
You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle podcast, an Anchor platform.